celebrates 5 years this month, and as part of celebrations, the magazine looks back at some of the country's iconic figures who graced its cover. In part 2 of a 3-part series today, managing editor Sandra Siagian profiles Tigor Siahan, Chief Country Officer for Citi Indonesia.
They're smart, successful, and leaders in their respective fields. And while this educator, banker and luxury retailer hail from different industries, they all find common ground when it comes to empowering Indonesians. Paramadina University Rector Anies Baswedan, Citibank's Chief Country Officer Tigor Siahan and Time International President Irwandani Musri recently reunited with the Peak for the magazine's special nostalgia issue to reflect back on their careers and discuss the nation's future. As the first Indonesian to serve as a Citibank country head, Tigor Siahan says he's keen to see more Indonesians broaden their career perspectives overseas and also harness the opportunities back in the archipelago. With 175 Indonesians already working abroad for Citibank, Tigor hopes he can double that figure.
I think the thinking is what we do is we're trying to get more people abroad to broaden their perspectives, to learn different things, to take risks, because it's not easy, you know, going to a different country, learning different cultures, and start working with you know, completely different sets of people that you're used to. But I think those will make you stronger, and it broadens your horizons, different perspectives, and I think you know, what we've been doing is we've been hoping to, you know, get these guys out and then pull them back to Indonesia, and hopefully take bigger, more senior and stretch assignments once they're back.
While Tigor says that they often run the risk of losing good talent overseas, he admits that sending Indonesians abroad is an invaluable learning experience.
Now, I realize that we are not going to be able to succeed in retaining 100% of those guys, but that's okay, because some of these guys, once they leave Citibank, and a lot of them are in many other different banks, or corporates, or the government. We have many ex-Citibankers in different sectors, and I think we are, in a way, we're proud that we're helping out to the development of Indonesia.
While the digital age has forced many industries to update traditional practices, Tigor says Citibank has taken on the digital challenge with ease.
It's changing by the day. You know, people used to lining up in branches. Now what they do is they go to mobile banking, and they can do their transactions online instantly, and it's becoming the way of life, and we have to embrace it. And that's what we're trying to do with our digital channels. The customer experience got to be rewarding, instant, and it's something that people look forward to, and it's unavoidable. And that's the way of, especially with the younger generations. The younger generations, they're so ingrained in the you know, iPads, the digital worlds, Facebooks, Twitters, and what have you. And we got to start thinking, you know, the next generations, you know, that's going to be our market.
Having spent almost 2 decades with Citibank, Tigor's advice to the next generation of Indonesians entering the job market is to not be afraid of making mistakes.
Part of living is, you know, learning from your mistakes, because a lot of people are just so afraid of making mistakes. I think it's unavoidable, and it's unrealistic to expect that you will not be making mistakes. You will be making mistakes. I still make mistakes, and I will continue to make mistakes, but how do you learn from your mistakes, I think, and how do you make sure that the next time you're confronted with similar situations, you know what to do? I think that's very, very important. And again, and be positive, because there's going to be ups and downs, and when you make those mistakes, things will look a little bit gloomy and not as bright. But as long as you learn and you pick yourself up and be positive, I think things will pick up again. And it's not uncommon that in your career you're going to be facing those ups and downs, and embrace it.
While he secured the top position at one of the largest foreign banks in Indonesia in under 2 decades, Tigor hopes that he isn't the last Indonesian to hold this role. Sandra again for Berita 1 English.